welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to start a new chapter in science, fiber to fabric. So let us start. So you must be familiar of the chapter fiber to fabric. So before moving forward to fiber to fabric, first of all know about the fiber. What are fibers? Fibers are these. These are the cotton fibers. And what is fabric? The fibers that are converted into a cloth is known as fabric. Now, fibers are very thin thread like strands from which fabrics are made. Some examples of fibers are cotton, wool, silk, flax, jute, nylon, polyester, and polyester. The fibers are spun into yarn, long continuous thread which can then be woven on a loom to make a fabric or cloth. Yarn is a kind of long twisted thread. Yarn is made from fibers by the process of spinning. So here it is written polyacrylic. There are two types of fibers, that is natural fiber and man-made fiber. Nylon rayon. Some of other clothes are made from yarn derived from the animal fiber. These are the types of natural fibers. As they are obtained from nature, natural fibers are the fibers which are obtained from natural sources like plants and animals. In class 6, we have learnt about some fibers obtained from plants. In this chapter, we will study about some fibers obtained from animals. Wool and silk are fibers that are obtained from animals. Wool is obtained from the fleece, fleece which means hair of sheep or yak, and silk fibers come from cocoons of the silk moth. Wool. The wool comes from animals like sheep, goat, yak, camel, llama, and alpaca. The wool-yielding animals bear a thick coat of hair on their body. The hair which gives us wool and keeps them warm during the cold winter season. The hair on the body of wool-yielding animals trap a lot of air. Air spaces between the wool fibers trap air. Since the air is a poor conductor of heat, so the air trapped in hair shields the body from cold and keeps them warm in winter. The hair close to our skin, that is, hair on our body and arms, are soft, and the hair on our head is coarse hair. Like us, the hairy skin of sheep has two types of fibers that form its fleece or wool, that is, the coarse bared hair and the fine soft under hair close to the skin. The fine soft under hair provide the fiber for making wool. To obtain breeds of sheep that possess only fine under hair, their parents are carefully chosen. This process of selecting parents for obtaining special characters in their offspring, such as soft under hair in sheep, is termed as selective breeding. Such sheep give not only better quality of wool, but the yield per sheep is also higher. Now, animals that yield wool. In our previous slide, we have learned about the wool comes from animals like sheep, goat, yak, camel, llama, and alpaca. Here, we will know our animals that yield wool. So, wool commonly available in the market is sheep wool. Okay, so several breeds of sheep are found in different parts of our country. However, the fleece of sheep is not the only source of wool. There are other sources of wool also. Other sources of wool are yak wool, angora wool, Kashmiri goat wool, the camel wool, llama and alpaca wool. Yak wool is common in Tibet and Ladakh. Angora wool is often from Angora goats, and it is most commonly found in hilly regions such as Jammu and Kashmir. The underfur of Kashmiri goat is so soft that is it woven into fine shawls called pashmina shawls. The fur on the body of camel is used as wool. Llama and alpaca found in America are also yielding wool. So here it is an alpaca, it is yak, it is a sheep, it is a camel, and it is a angora goat or goat. Now production of wool from sheep. There are two types of fibers in sheep's hair. The rough beard hair, the soft under hair which is present just near to skin, which you have learned earlier. Wool is made from the soft hair the sheep because of its fine quality. Selective breeding. Sometimes sheep are selected to gain a breed that has only fine soft hair on the skin and the less or no hard hair. This process is called selective breeding. The sheep are generally fed with grass, common leaves, caul, pulses, oil cakes, and dry fodder. Sheep are reared all over India in order to acquire wool from them, such as in Jammu and Kashmir, Rajasthan, Arunachal Pradesh, and Gujarat. Now, now the question arises: in which season the sheep are reared for wool? Let me know in the comment section below. Name of breed: Lohi, Rampur, Bushire, Nali, Bakharwal, Marwadi, and Patanwadi. Quality of wool: good quality, brown fleece, carpet wool for woolen shawls, coarse wool for hosiery. State where found: Uroi is found in Rajasthan, Punjab. Rampur Bushehr is found in Uttar Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh. Nali is found in Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab. Bakharwala is found in Jammu and Kashmir. Marwadi is found in Gujarat. Patanwadi is also found in Gujarat. Now, the process of obtaining wool from the hair fiber of the animals. First is shedding, second is scouring, third is sorting, fourth is removing of birds, fifth is coloring or you can say dyeing of wool fibers, sixth is rolling of wool. Now I will explain these definition in very a short way. What is shearing? What is shearing? Let me know. Process of removing the fleece of the sheep from along with a thin layer of its hair. Okay. So what is shearing? Process of removing the fleece of the sheep along with a thin layer of its skin. Now what is scouring? Process of removing dirt, grease and dust from hair removed from the sheep. Now first we remove the hair from the fleece of the sheep. Now we will remove the dirt, grease and dust from the hairs. Now the process comes next is sorting. What is sorting? Now the process is to separate the hair of the sheep according to their textures. Now the fourth, removing of burrs. So in this step, burrs or small fibers present on the hair are picked out. And then the hair are cleaned and dried. Okay. Now the product obtained is the wool that can now be converted into fibers. Now coloring of wool fiber. Now we will color or dye different colors of fibers. Now rolling of wool. In the last step, the fibers for wool which was obtained is straightened out, combed, and then rolled into a yarn. So this is the process. The sheep are sheared to remove the fleece. Now the fleece is baled for transport to the mill. Now fleece is washed to remove dirt, grease, and whatever. Now the sheet is twisted into a rope called silver sliver. Okay. Now the sliver is stretched and twisted into thin yarn. Now the yarn is wound to form balls of wool. Now carding machine comb the loose wool fibers into a sheet. So it is carding machine. Now occupational hazards. So what is occupational hazards? So friends, in some industries the workers have to face risk of getting disease and sometimes death. These are called occupational hazards. Sorter's disease is an occupational hazard associated with the production of wool. The people who sort the wool can get infected by bacteria called anthrax. So when the people are sorting the sorry, so when the people are sorting the wool, Sometimes they get infected by a bacteria called anthrax. This bacterium infects the blood of the person, which can lead to fatal death. Okay. Now the production of silk. Silk is obtained from silkworm. All you know, sericulture is the breeding and raising of silkworms in order to obtain silk from them. Now this is the common name of silkworm, the scientific name of silkworm, the family they belong to the belong, and the main host. Mulberry silkworm, scientific name Bombax mori, family Bombycite, main host mulberry. Airy silkworm, scientific name Xylosemia ricini, family Saturnet, main host castor. Airy silkworm wild, Xylomia Cynthia Saturnidae castor. Chinese tassel silkworm wild, Anthria perni, family Saturnidae, and main host oak other eld species. So these are common names and these are scientific names. These are family and main host. So the different one is mulberry silk moth. Its family is different, but all in all these silkworms, all the families are equal. Okay. Now the silk moth. We will know about the silk moth. So first, adult silk moth lays eggs, many tiny eggs. Then it will form larva, then cocoon, and then adult moth. So this is the process. When the eggs of the silk moth hatch, larvae are produced called caterpillar or silkworm. The next stage of the caterpillar life is pupa. To enter into the stage, the caterpillar weaves a net that can hold it. Caterpillar then swings its head in the shape of an 8. As it swings its head, fiber is secreted. This fiber is made up of protein. When it comes in contact with air, it hardens and forms the silk fiber. Caterpillar then covers itself into silk and turns into pupa. Covering of the caterpillar is called the cocoon. Caterpillar turns into a silk moth inside the covering. Now the silk thread on the silk yarn is obtained from the cocoon. Different types of silk are obtained because of the different types of silk moth. Mulberry silk moth is the most common kind of silk moth that produce soft, elastic, and shining silk. Now the process of obtaining silk from the silkworm. So rearing, it is the process. The silkworm farmers buy the eggs of the silk moth and raise them. These eggs are generally large in numbers, as a single silk moth can lay about 100 eggs at a time. These eggs are stored in an environment having an appropriate temperature, humidity, and hygienic conditions. In order to hatch the larvae out of the eggs are heated. They are then kept in a bamboo tray. This process is conducted generally when the fresh leaves appear on the mulberry trees so that the caterpillar can get enough feed. Caterpillar feed for around 25 to 30 days and then moves into a chamber in the tray to build a cocoon. The cocoon, when spun, gets attached to the rocks present in the Bangalore tray. Okay, now production of silk. This we have read here, and this is same. Okay, now natural fiber. You all know what is natural fiber. Natural fibers are threads obtained from plants and animals. Cotton, flax, and jute are example plant fibers, and wool and silk are animal fibers. Animal fibers, we know, out of these two animal fibers, wool comes from animals like sheep, goat, yak, etc., and silk comes from silk. Man-made fibers. What are man-made fibers? Fibers that are made by human beings, known as man-made fibers. Synthetic fibers are made up of synthetic material and not from plants or animals. So here is a chart. You can know here are the examples of man-made fibers. So here we have completed our chapter. If you like, please like the button, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, bye all of you.